Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Christi Silva. I'm Chief Behavioral Health Officer at Fusion Care Group. Thanks so much for joining us today. I wanted to share a little bit of information about teenagers and how they might be coping during this time of the pandemic. We've got quite a bit of teenagers that have already been in sessions with us, and we've migrated them over to telehealth. And I have to say, these teenagers are amazing. I've been working in private practice for about 12 years now, and just to see this generation get it. They know about mental health. They understand that it's just as important to deal with your mental health as it is a broken arm. They understand it, they get it, they're reaching out, they talk to their parents most of the time with trying to get access to mental health care, and they definitely know that it's important. So first of all, I want to say to all those teenagers out there, I'm so impressed with you, and you're the first generation, I think, that's really going to start to change the way and let everybody know that there shouldn't be a stigma around mental health. Just like there isn't a stigma when you go to fix a broken bone, going to get support for mental health issues is just as important. So I want to say thank you for that. Most of our clientele who are teenagers have transitioned over to telehealth super easily and have found it to be seamless. I think they like going into their room, having the privacy, and really being able to reach out to someone, a therapist who knows what they're going through, to be able to get support from them, and just to be able to kind of talk about the issues and areas that they might be experiencing. So what we try and do with teenagers, there are two groups. There's the first group of teenagers that adjust well to high school or to middle school, and they have friends and they do sports and they do well in school and they're happy and there's no issues. And hallelujah. I would say the majority of teenagers know that this period is very challenging. It comes with stress from school, comes with social stress, parent stress. So what we try and do is first be accessible and let them know that we're here to support you. You've got a voice to listen to you, and you don't have to worry. No one's going to take this information and share it with anyone else. And so it's kind of like a live journal where you can get support and talk to someone. Second area is I like to provide a lot of psychoeducation. So most teenagers come in thinking that they're the only ones who experience depression or anxiety or feel like an outsider. And what I want them to know is that you're not alone. We see hundreds of kids who are experiencing the same thing because going through this period is challenging. It's very difficult and has a lot of stressors. So what I like to talk to them about is this separation period. What happens is when a child starts to develop into a teenager, what's most important is that they go through a separation from their parents. And this is so important because we're trying to get them to create their own identity. What are their interests? What are their likes? Who are they? And so this period is kind of going away from the foundation where you feel secure and you're kind of oblivious to everything and you're just wanting to play, to this incredibly kind of confusing period where you don't know where you fit in, you're trying to find your group, and there's a lot of anxiety and depression that comes with this period. So first is educating them, letting them know that you're not alone, that the majority of teens feel this way. It's actually part of the period. It's part of individuation from your parents, that you're kind of stripping yourself of everything you've known and recreating who you are. What are the traits that you have that define you? Is it your hair? Is it the group you belong to? Is it your music? And so you understand, and you want kids to understand and their parents to understand that this is normal and healthy for them to want to change their hair color or want to get piercings or want to change their friend group. Also part of this period is distancing themselves from their parents. So it's education and letting people know that this is normal and it's not an easy period. And of course, that's when our support comes in. Because when you have a person telling you this is normal and you're okay and wonderful and fantastic, and you let them know through educational means why this is normal and why this is okay, I think that teenagers kind of put the pressure from themselves off. And I think that that's the most important part for teenagers nowadays. They're already getting tons and tons of pressure at school, who are they going to fit in with, or what kind of grades they're going to get. Are they going off to college? Are they not going off to college? And imagine, even as an adult, trying to juggle all of those responsibilities and pressures and cope with it. It's going to be challenging. So I think the part of normalizing it and reaching out to our teen clients and letting them know it's okay to feel this way, it's normal to feel this way, and guess what? It's gonna pass. And so that's the part of it that we focus a lot on, is we're here to support you. We're here to walk through this path with you. We're here to give you the coping skills so that you can get through it and manage a little bit easier, so it's not so stressful, it's not so anxiety producing, or it's not so depressing. We also try and find those areas that might be lacking, or there's the holes in their lives where they want to improve some kind of skills, say socialization, so that they can make more friends or find their peer group. So I think that walking through this with teenagers, giving them some education and their parents some education, and letting them know that this is a very normal thing to feel maybe anxious or depressed or disconnected during this period, because it's part of development. And then also to provide the skills and the support through this so that they can come out of it and feel integrated as an adult, and to get them to that period where they feel like they know who they are. They feel comfortable in their own skin. They feel confident to go out into the world and to go to school or not go to school, or to have this friend group or not have this friend group. That ultimately our goal is to let them know that they're wonderful just as they are. And if they have things to work on, great, we're here to help you work on those things. But most of all, we want them to be comfortable in their own skin and to not feel like they're alone, because they're not. We're running a teen anxiety group right now, and the reason why this was so important is that I really want teens reaching out during this period to support each other. So if you happen to be that small group of teens that really is feeling great within your own skin and you feel confident and comfortable, wonderful. I support you and I love that. Use that blessing to reach out to other teenagers who might not be so lucky, who might have stuff going on at home that is making it hard for them to socialize or to feel comfortable. These teenagers need our support right now. So to those teenagers that are doing well and feeling comfortable, please reach out to these other teenagers. Say hi to them. Don't ignore them. Ask them how they're doing. It's our job as people and humans on this planet to comfort other people that might not be as lucky or blessed as we are. And to those teens out there that are struggling right now, or finding it difficult to feel comfortable, or getting some anxiety or depression, we want you to know that you're right. It's great to reach out for mental health support, and we've got your back. So you can call us, you can email us, we're here for you. We try and make it as easy as possible, and to also allow for anonymity with the teenagers so that they can feel like they have some private space to discuss their stuff. So if you'd like to reach out, connect with us on the information below listed, and please subscribe if you like our channel and you'd like some more information. Thanks so much and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.